So guys, as you would have saw, we got something special. We got a special little project going on. This has been in the runnings for quite a little while now. I've been thinking of doing it, and I sort of just made a text and it came through, and we've made a big decision, and I can't wait to get this started. So I won't talk about any more, I'll just sort of show you it, but behind that door, so you've already sort of seen it, you've seen bits of it, but you've not had a proper walk around. But if you are a proper subscriber, a year ago you would have seen this car properly, and where things didn't go to plan in that way, I've decided to make something of my own with it. So let's go open them doors and see what we've got going on. Here we go, boys, the new chapter to the unit. Dun dun dun. I know what you're thinking, it's stunning. Oh, there goes my door, come back here. So if you don't recognise this already, this was my good friend Brandon's Fiesta ST that he wrote off a little while back now, or a year ago, over a year ago to be honest. Yeah, him and Jack sort of stripped it all down. I don't know what any of the bolts are. There's one pot of them, but the rest I don't know. I don't know if stuff's been damaged. Like, just going around the car, there is a lot of damage where like bits you sort of miss out, bits that don't really need to be fixed but do. Before anyone asks, this is a category N, so it's written off no structural damage, so I can pretty much get back on the road. But before we get fully into this and the full sort of breakdown of why I've got this and all that, I've got some limited edition, I'll have them up here somewhere, orange B70 and white stickers. I only got 50 made because I just want to do like a special launch like I did with the Mark 6 ST. Now the Mark 7, I've got orange ones, and with every single one of them you buy, I'll throw in a free air freshener for the Focus RS, or if you get two, I'll give you 2 Focus RS air fresheners. Just because I'm a good guy like that, you know what I mean? Just doing bits for the community. But yeah, this is my new project car, and as you can tell, it's a big old project. I see in America everyone's doing these, like, what do you call them? They buy them written off from Copart or whatever, and you can do it in the UK. And I know someone has, I think Sparkplug Steve, he done it himself with a Fiesta ST, and I thought I really want to do something like that. And I sent a text over to Brandon, we agreed a price, I looked at it, and yeah, I bought it to the unit. So this is going to be something I'm really looking forward to. I'm going to try my hardest to sort of, I don't know if I'm going to go full track send straight off the bat, or get it to a working state on the road and then track send it, but this is going to be my new track car, and these engines and stuff are so good. I'm not too sure if it does run or not. I hope it does. There is, where there's been a cat or a D-cat on it before, it's all been taken off, so there's no exhaust system at all on this car. We do have a cat for it, but I don't know if to just throw a D-cat on. Intercooler wise, it's missing. Intake wise, it's missing. There's a lot of things missing, but nonetheless, this is going to be such a good project to go for, because you learn so much, I feel like, when you rebuild a car as well. So there's bodywork damage, so we're going to have to try and sort that out a bit. Bumper wise, they're all pretty much fucked, and so is the side skirt, and the brackets are all snapped as well, so you have to get new bumper brackets and rivet them in. But where it's molten orange, it's a 3-stage paint, and it's so hard to get a good match, and even if you get bumpers, they're probably not going to match up. And like, if I need to paint the rear quarters, I'm going to have to blend in, and it's going to become very expensive, and that's not what I want. And I know everyone's like, oh, you're just going to half-arse it and get used parts. Yeah, I'm going to get used parts for it because it saves me a shitload of money, but I don't know whether to just get it wrapped, buy bumpers that are cheaper that aren't the same paint, and then get it wrapped. That will be a thing I need to work out down the line. I'm sure C2F4 will be able to smash a wrap on this, so maybe I have to see what them guys are saying. But it has very low coolant as well, which makes me think there's obviously some sort of coolant leak going on somewhere. Whereas it's been sat in his garage for over a year, it's going to be hard to work out. There's a lot of things, just I'm looking at it now and they're just bent. Some things need, like doing the rad support tray, this is all sort of, it's all been pulled out, and yeah, it shouldn't be like that. And the fan on the back is all snapped. So I'm going to make a list. I've got a whiteboard I bought off eBay, big purchase, and I'm just going to sort of list everything that I can see that is sort of snapped, broken, and everything. But that will probably be a different video. I just want to do one saying like everything wrong with the car, so I can work that out for myself and just get a proper one. But I'm out here looking like Jake Loki with the camber game going on with that. So yeah, there's a big problem there. But I've already picked this up off eBay. That was a big purchase. And look, we've got to hook this as well, so already ready for the track. But yeah, this Fiesta ST is going to be such a fun, sick little project to get going on with. I'm just going to give you a full like walk around the inside and stuff. I need to empty all the inside because the inside's got so much shit in. But I don't know why there's so much like copper grease over the battery terminals. Yeah, I don't understand that. But the inside, there's no seats in it. It's only part of the interior. But I believe that is the one that does have the sat nav, which is pretty cool. Just the inside, yeah. Look, I've got headlights. I've got everything in here. So you already know it's gonna be a full send. That's why I did say when as I am selling the Mark 6 Fiesta, ideally I'd rather sell it without the seats, so I can put them in here. But if I do sell it with the seats, I will sell it for like £500 more, simply because of the other things. But we've got LED rear lights, which everyone sort of wants them on an ST, and it's got a wiper delete going on, look bung, get that smoothed off, make that all shiny. But I'm so excited to get on this car, and if any companies want to sort something out, or hook something up for this build, please do, because I'm gonna need as much help as I can get. Really, everyone's gonna sort of have to help me out. No, every time I look at it, I'm just like, maybe I've got myself in a bit too deep, but that surely just means plenty of content for everyone else to watch. You know what I mean? It's gonna be sick. I can't wait. I love this orange as well. I know I've never understood molten orange because I've always thought like, what's the point? It's more expensive and you can't really notice it. But with the lights in here shining down, you can see the flake in the 3-stage in the molten orange. See if get a little focus on there. If it's going to work, it's probably not going to work. The camera don't like it, but it is orangey in it. It's not red for once, which I'm impressed with. Do you know what I mean? That's a rare thing to say. But look at it. Oh, it's going to be good. And I don't think everyone's going to ask what happened to it. Basically, it got crashed. I don't want to go into too much detail. I don't know if I should or shouldn't, so I'm not going to say too much. But we've already got an aerial delete, so I need to find an aerial or an aerial stowy, because I want to listen to the bangers. You know what I mean? The car don't work, but I want to listen to the bangers. It was eventful getting here because the battery was fully dead. We didn't really have jump back or anything, so only towards the end we did, so we couldn't have to lift the whole car up and twist it because the steering lock was on and it only has 3 wheels. So it was complicated. We got it in, and I just can't wait to sort of just go for an overhaul and just strip this car out. But I need to get at least rolling very soon, because I haven't found Bobby, who I shared the unit with, so I'll have a car in here. You can't really get out unless there's like at least 3 of you there. So that's a dick move. So that's why I bought the axle straight away, so I can get that bolted on, probably get that done on the weekend, and I'll try and strip down as much as I can on my own. But I'm gonna need assistance because I've never done any of this caliper or scale before. But I do know like all the brake lines and stuff are snapped, so I'm gonna need to get all new ones. So I'll just put I'll just upgrade all the stuff like that. So I'll get braided lines while I'm changing them anyway. So I'm putting my stock ones and then braided lines at a later date. I think it's like 80 quid for braided brake lines all round, and the rear ones are definitely snapped. Handbrake cable snapped, I think. There's a lot of things broken. That's why I said I'll just make a separate video, sort of a breakdown of everything. I'll make a list. You can all make fun of my shit handwriting. It looks like a 12-year-old. But you know, you have to learn somewhere, and I feel like this is a great project. So I did leave the Mark 7 ST scene pretty much a year ago now, and I'm back in one, and everyone kept saying, oh, I bet you miss it, you miss it. I didn't even miss it that much, to be honest. I just missed the aspect of when I took it on the track. It was sick, but I always was scared because of the finance and everything, and writing it off, how much it was going to cost me later down the line if I wrote it off. Whereas this car, I can fully bin it and I'd still be happy. Obviously I'm gonna try not to do that, but I feel like track days will be so good. That's why I want to get it ready for the summer, so we can smash some of them out, and hopefully we can take it to Ford Fair next year, because we always know I'm at Ford Fair. I had the ST, I had the RS. Now it's time to bring something a little different, but it will definitely, for the Ford lovers on my channel that have all been like, oh, you've left the Ford scene, you're dead to me, you're dead. I'm coming back, I'm coming back with a bang. Hopefully the engine ain't gonna go bang, but the car should bang. I just don't know where to start. Everything I look at, I'm like, do I start from the back, do I start from the front, do I make it, I need to make it at least rollable first, and then they work out on getting it started. Hasn't got, it's missing a lot of things, a lot of bolts, seats. So it's going to be eventful, but where there's pain, there's content, I guess you could say. And then don't worry if you're thinking I'm just going to like cut out the whole Golf R content, because I've still got, I need to get that ready for stage 2 and then map that again, and then that'll be even more of an animal. So there's still so much more Golf R content to come. It's just in between that, where the Mark 6, I could never really be bothered to do anything with it. With this, I know my heart's set on it and I want to get back on the road, I want to get driving, I want to be able to, this could be my new track day daily, do you know what I mean? Because Golf R is expensive to run, Fiestas are a lot cheaper, trust me. I've learned that the hard way. But I can't wait to just push even further with this and full send it. So I'm gonna end this video now and then make a video of everything wrong with the car, because if I make the video too long, everyone will cry at me and say, why have you put so many ads in? Put ads in so I can get cars like this, mate. This is how it all works. But yeah, like I said, if you want to grab one of the special edition stickers, there's only 50 available, and I'll throw in air fresheners. How many more you buy is how many more I throw in, or they're only like £1 extra if you want to buy them yourself anyway. But yeah, thank you all for the support. I wouldn't be able to buy stuff like this and get these sort of projects without your consistent following and just liking the videos, comment, hitting the subscribe button, the Patreon, and you know Patreon see all this stuff first anyway, so if you want to come Patreon, watch all this sort of build series early, that's where you got to go. And yeah, thank you all for the continued support. I started with a Fiesta Mark 7 ST and now I've got another one, so hopefully we can smash it like we did before, because they got pretty cool that, but I think we can make this one a bit more spice, a bit better, a bit more peri-peri sauce on this one, you know what I mean? I'm probably just chatting shit to a lot of you, but that's the way I'm thinking with this, just full sendage. Yeah, smash a like on this video if you enjoyed and you're looking forward to seeing this. Comment down below what you want to see done first to this car. Hit the subscribe button, let me know if you're excited, give it a share, do what you do best. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.